Alright boys, we are back for part 2. Just realized in the last video I didn't have the game sound on, which is really unfortunate, but hopefully it'll be better this time. So we had just finished the Centaur Bracers and the Kolkar Leaders and all the stuff over at the Forgotten Pools. So that's really cool. Here you see, instead of a question mark on the minimap, it's actually just a yellow dot, like if you would see a mining node or an herb or something like that. Stuff's harder in Classic. You have to discover your own quests or buy a leveling guide, which I'm sure there will be plenty of. And here's some really good weapons that you can get from this, but I can't use any of them. Fun fact, rogues cannot actually use axes in vanilla. They can only use maces, swords, daggers, I believe. Definitely not axes. I'm probably forgetting one other one that they can use, but and then you have to go train your bow skill. So rogues can use bows, which is good for them because bows have agility, but you have to train the skill from a trainer, and I do not have the skill right now, which is why this is red on the picture. But I'm going to take the two-hander here because I think it sells for the most. I don't actually know for sure though. So now he gives us VEROG the Dervish. I'm going to turn off instant quest text. Very nostalgic. See, I changed all this stuff too last time, rip. Very nostalgic, but not as efficient as we would like. So VEROG the Dervish is the really annoying Centaur leader that I was talking about in the last part of the series, which is he's over at the Stagnant Oasis down here by Ratchet. And the only way to summon him is to just kill random centaurs all around the lake until one of them yells a certain phrase when they die, and then he will be summoned at one exact spot, which you have to run all the way over there and hope that no one else kills him before you do. It's a really annoying quest, actually. I changed all this stuff. I wish it would have saved. Am I still on Classic? No idea. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm starting to fall behind of the lead that I had. Oh, my keybinds are messed up too. That sucks. Maybe just a special one? No, they're all messed up. That's annoying. Okay, so we gotta do this again. Maybe it's because I got kicked off and not because I logged off. That is unfortunate. Okay, so as I was saying, we are starting to fall behind on the lead that we had. So I was saying earlier that we were pretty over-leveled for most of the content that we were doing, because the game started us at level 15 on this demo, and auto-loot's not on either. But now we're starting to fall behind. We're not as far ahead as we were, and the reason is that we haven't been killing stuff while we walk. We're still probably fine, like we're ahead of where we're supposed to be, but as a general rule that I mentioned in the last video, you want to always be killing stuff while you walk to places unless it's like 5 levels or lower below you. So like level 12 would be the cutoff for me here, so I'll kill this Plain Strider just because I'm walking at the crossroads anyway. And I think after we turn these quests in, I'm gonna go do the second half of the Quillbore quest line, and then we'll head to Ratchet. Yeah, that seems fine. And you can see the more I level up, the less effective my weapons are becoming, kind of because they were OP in the beginning. It's also ideal as a rogue to have a sword in your main hand and a dagger in your offhand. Assuming you're playing combat, which you should be while you're leveling or doing PvE or anything like that. And the reason is because Sinister Strike's base damage, or Sinister Strike's damage and riposte as well, is based off the max damage of your weapon. And so a slower weapon in your main hand is actually better for your ability damage. And the reason you want a dagger in your offhand is because you can get a talent that gives you a chance to restore energy on offhand attacks, offhand auto attacks. And so the faster you're attacking with your offhand, the more chances you have to proc that energy boost. So that's why that's BIS, I suppose, is how you could describe it. So we're going to be pretty close to 17 here, which is cool.
What brings you here?
So he sends us to Stagnant Oasis. We gotta plant this thing in the lake, which is pretty standard stuff. So yeah, we'll go do the Quillbore stuff, and then on our way to Ratchet, we'll do the Stagnant Oasis stuff. I actually got a booty key that I didn't notice. That's awesome. In general, you want to keep all greens, so I'll be doing that just for the sake of this video. Or this series, I suppose, this demo. But usually I would just send like materials to an alt so that they aren't sitting in my bags, but then I also don't lose them. These guys in chat are saying troll racial's OP for the barons. It's true. Trolls actually get bonus damage versus beasts as their racial, which is pretty awesome. So we gotta run all the way fuck all over here to do supplies for the crossroads and the disruption ends. And while we're running all over the map, we are looking for any raptors that we come across because they're randomly scattered and we need 12 of their heads. The heads are 100% drop rate, but the raptors are completely randomly scattered, like I said. So there's no really like efficient way to do it. See, I almost just pulled a retail mistake, which is not killing this guy. And it should be killing him. Anything that's in your way and on your way that is above, like 4 levels below you or higher, you should be killing for the experience. I'm gonna sprint here just to get there faster. So hopefully by the time I need sprint to try and get out of a sticky situation, it will be off cooldown. What am I looking for? Show numbers on cooldowns. There we go. Oh, here's level 12.
I'm out of range.
69 XP, nice. Alright, so defenders and geomancers. These guys look like they're grouping up. Maybe I can join their group.
Too far.
Chilled. That's annoying. These guys are hogging all the fun, it looks like. Yeah, we actually get a group. This never happens in retail. This dude's got herbalism. suppose I should put backstab on the first name. Yeah, and where we're going over this hill is where Kreenig's Snarlsnout is. And I think it's where the supply crates are as well, although they could be randomly scattered. I don't exactly remember. So they're right here, but I think once he loots them, they're gone. Yeah, so I gotta find my own. That sucks.
Too far.
Obviously kite this guy away from the rest of the camp. I would like to kill my way all the way in there and get those supply crates, but I'm just letting this guy pull stuff. So our mage just bounced on us. Look at the shaman totems. What a concept. So I'm hoping this guy leaves now actually so I can get these supply crates. So I feel like he's gonna snipe it from me and then I'm gonna be sad. Pally pull this guy. Paladins. I'm not gonna finish. Nope. Paladins do not have an ability that allows them to pull things in vanilla. So if you run close enough to a mob to aggro him, but just far enough away, like basically running into a mob's perfect aggro range like that, and then walking away, that's called a pally pull. That's the only way that paladins could pull things in vanilla. Which is kind of insane.
Far away.
So this guy's way the fuck over there. So I'm not gonna get any credit for what he's doing, probably, so I might as well just leave the group and get full XP. Once again, we're making sure we pull away from the other mobs because cardinal sin of vanilla leveling is pulling more than one mob at a time. You are just asking for death if you do so. So we'll pally pull this guy. I want this Geomancer, and that's about it. There's a lot more defenders than Geomancers, I'm noticing. But we did manage to find a group to kill Kreenig, which is really good for us because he's pretty hard to solo, if I remember correctly. So we're going to max range this guy. This is a tactic we used with the centaurs that shoot arrows. We run out of range of his cast and then we run back so that we can kind of pull him away from his buddies. It's pretty important that we kick him because his fireballs hurt. try to pull the other Geomancer here, and hopefully nothing else. He didn't actually run as far as I wanted him to, but that's okay. We can move him a little more after we kick. Still weaving in some auto attacks while we strafe away. Easy. So hopefully we'll be able to find 3 Geomancers over here somewhere. Doesn't look like there's any more over there. What sucks is there's no Geomancers over here, it's just Mystics. So that's why I remember this quest taking forever, is because there's so many less Geomancers than anything else. This guy might die. No, he's alright. I'm not gonna get the Geomancer though. Oh, this is bad. I just have to run. Oh, he got him. He pulled him away for me. What a guy. He literally pulled a defender off. I don't know if he did that on purpose or not, but that was dope. I don't mind aggroing this guy. So I can kick him. So now I have to pop evasion for sure. Maybe you want to pull this way. Debatable whether I just let this guy run or if I sprint after him. So we had to pop evasion and sprint there just because we aggroed 2 mobs. So I guess that guy didn't want to help me out. He just accidentally pulled him and then left and then came back to me. Feels good. We should be eating instead of bandaging here, just in case we need to bandage after a gouge or something if we pull an extra mob, but I'm being lazy. Alright, and we're done. Maybe a good use of Hearthstone here, since we're going to be running to Ratchet. Oh, something else I just thought of that I didn't remember. In vanilla, Ratchet does not have a flight path. You have to run from the crossroads to Ratchet every time you want to go to Ratchet. So that's why it's really good to set your Hearthstone in Ratchet, which is why I thought of that when I was talking about Hearthstone. Alright, so we'll hit 17 for sure, which is nice. Kind of running low on bag space.
Loktar.
I guess we take the intellect. Ding! 17, let's go, boys. We also got +2 armor on that, which isn't bad. Alright, so Wharfmaster Dizzywig is gray now. I still really want to keep these greens, to be honest. The light feather, I don't know how much I'm going to be slow falling in the demo. That's what they're used for, if you didn't know. That should be okay.
Stay away from the...
I could sell my skinning knife too, since I'm probably not planning on skinning things, but I probably would be skinning things in real servers, so we'll keep them. So Wharfmaster Dizzywig is just a quest that teaches you how to go to Ratchet, basically, and it's almost always gray by the time you're ready to go to Ratchet, so it's fine that this is gray. It's not designed to give you experience, it's just designed to tell you where to go, basically. So what we're going to do is, on our way to Ratchet, we're going to do Stagnant Oasis, VEROG the Dervish, and Prowlers of the Barrens. And so, Test the Dried Seeds and VEROG's Head can be done in the Oasis, and then the Prowlers are on the east side of the Oasis, kind of in the bushes, if I remember correctly. And you can see, just barely on the map, you can see the beginning of the word Ratchet. So that's where Ratchet is. You probably know that if you play WoW, but... well, like I said earlier, you have to run there. Every time you want to go there, there's no flight path. And we see a raptor here, which is good, because we need more raptor heads. These raptors over here are higher in level, though. As we progress farther east and south, things get higher level. Or specifically south in this game. In this zone, I mean. Alright, and so now we literally just kill centaurs until they scream. This is a sadist's quest. This dude's life tapping. When's the last time you've seen a warlock do that while questing? I don't actually think the Wranglers are capable of shooting what we need, because it has to be bloodthirsters. Here comes a patrol. Oh, that's a guy. I just saw the feet moving, I thought it was a patrol. So what I like to do is work this side of the oasis. Once I go in the lake and do the quest, obviously. I like to work this side. One, because there's more raptors over here, as you can see, and two, he actually spawns in this hut up there. And so the closer you are to the spawn point, if you can get lucky and have a centaur shout like while you're next to the spawn point, that's ideal. Because what happens is, if you spawn him, and someone else just happens to be there and needs the quest, they can actually just kill the guy. And they'll get the quest done for free, even though you did the work of having the centaur summon them, basically. So we should be killing these kodos and giraffes and stuff just for XP, as I explained in the last video. This kodo has a lot of health. Maybe don't kill the kodos. This dude's a tank. So here's the same Oasis Snapjaws as there are in retail, but there's no actual quest for killing them. They're just around to be annoying. There's a patrol. So we'll move over here. I remember the blood chargers being really weak. Very easy to kill. So I probably don't need to kick that. I feel like I swim really fast, I'm not gonna lie. It might be an undead racial that I forgot about, or that's just how it is in vanilla. I don't know. Well, that's done. Oh, we have a combat point to spend too. Forgot about that. So now we just have to kill centaurs until our ears bleed. Eyes bleed, whatever. Scroll of stamina, nice. It's actually a huge boost. It's a 10% health increase. This guy's gonna see me, maybe? So what he just did is a mechanic that a lot of mobs have in this game, which is like a charge mechanic, I guess, where they sprint at you and the first hit they do does a shit ton of damage. I know boars have it, a lot of humanoids have it, and it's actually really annoying because there's no way to like stop the damage. They just pound the shit out of you. I'm worried about that patrol, that's why I'm pulling this guy all the way back. Now I can kill the patrol. I'd obviously have to sap the pack runner and not the pack hound, because you cannot sap beasts in vanilla, you can only sap humanoids. So that is the only choice that I have. Obviously I want to sap one of them, because you never want to fight two things at once. Like I've been saying. So I could have waited for my energy to regen there before I attacked this guy out of the sap. But I wanted to get the most out of the slice and dice that I had gotten off the one combo point that I had lingering right before I killed the pack hound. Also, probably good mechanics to first aid before this mob, just in case I pull something extra, but I'm being lazy, and if I die, then I deserved it. I also just killed the patrol that runs around here, so I feel a little more safe about it than I normally would. So yeah, just literally run around grinding until they shout. I'm also not avoiding the snapshots necessarily, I'm just prioritizing the centaurs because I want to get this quest done. At a normal level that I would be doing this, I'd probably be way more interested in grinding, like I'd actually prioritizing it probably, but like I said, everything's different on the demo because you got a head start at level 15. Those quests I was doing before, you'd be like level 12, 13, 14 at the most. And they just throw you right in at level 15, so... I want to say this too, a lot of very positive comments in the general chat so far. I've only seen one guy saying that this is boring, but a lot of people, like this guy just said, this demo makes me realize that I'm ready to play this again. That is so awesome. What they're doing by having WoW Classic is so cool for so many people. I wonder if I can get this sap off and also not pull that guy. No way. Probably not. Wow, I did. Let's go. Pro rogue mechanics. I'm gonna have to use the or the strafing trick too when I fight the pack runner, because I'm pretty sure they shoot a bow. So I greeted for an extra combo point before the slice and dice right there. So this is a trick I showed in the last video with mobs who shoot a bow when you're far away and melee you when they're close. It's really hard to get them to pull because they'll just stop running after you and start shooting their bow. So you can do a little auto strafe thing there. I'm aggroed by a hyena that's in the middle of a mountain, so that's a rare mob actually. Wow. So rares don't have silver portraits, I want to say, in vanilla. You just have to know they're rare, I suppose. But that's a rare mob for sure, and it's an elite, so we're gonna stay way the fuck away from that guy. So I remember one of my best memories of doing this quest was that I was killing a mob. I killed this mob, and then this mob up here. When VEROG the Dervish spawns right here. When I killed this mob up on this hill, I literally spawned VEROG the Dervish on that mob, and then I was able to kill him right away. It was like the most optimal thing possible. This is the luckiest thing ever. And it made me so happy, dude. So let's do it again. I also have a key from this booty chest, which is pretty cool. Let's see what we get out of it. I got the key from the other oasis. Didn't happen, boys. Rip. Defender Cloak of the Bear. 1 strength, 1 stamina. That is better than what I have. Nice. It's all blue and shit too. Obviously gonna go after that raptor. We still need like 6 or 7 raptor heads. Nice. So 5 more. So we'll try to snag this patrol if we can, but he ran the other way. So I guess that means we're safe to kill the stuff in this camp. Probably. I'm gonna pally pull because I don't want to use my throwing knives because I only get 87 more of them. I can always buy more, but that's generally how I like to play anyway, is I'd just, oh fuck, set evasion immediately for sure. Gouge this guy, just get a few extra seconds. I should have actually saved that gouge for after evasion. That would have been better. But I'm pretty sure I'm getting a lot of dodges, which is really lucky, so I'm gonna survive this, I think. It might sound weird that I have evasion up and I said I'm getting lucky with a lot of dodges, but evasion is only 50% chance to dodge, not 100%. So I actually got really lucky, and there's another patrol here. Thankfully I saw it because they would have got me right when I was eating. So now we can handle this the proper way. This is turning into a very scary oasis very fast, if you can't tell. This is why leveling is so hard. It's so much more fun. I feel like that sap was very short. It did take quite a while to kill the hyena, though. Hopefully I can get VEROG the Dervish to spawn before my time runs out. It's actually not that unlikely that he doesn't. I remember spending hours here. And you'd probably say, why would you spend hours here doing one quest? It's because you had to. the grinding experience that you get from killing the centaurs is part of the like grand scheme experience of the game. Like if you don't grind the centaurs, like if you skip this quest entirely, you're missing the quest experience and all the grinding. It's like intertwined, if that makes sense. Like quests have low drop rates and quests take forever as far as grinding because it's how leveling works. There weren't enough quests in the game like there are now where you can just quest all the way up. Like you had to grind as part of the questing experience or you would never get enough experience on your character. Another patrol. This is the one I wanted to get earlier, I think. Wow, that was the shortest sap ever. What the fuck? I wonder if sap has a randomized timer? It's possible. I don't actually remember. They're silent today, boys. Actually, having them scream by now would actually be probably a little on the luckier side. No?
Range.
I definitely want to buy more food when I get to Ratchet. So I think 16 might be barely enough for me to make it through this Oasis quest line. How did he see me? I don't think anyone else is doing this quest either. Because you'll see it if someone spawns it. You'll see it in your text. People might honestly not know about the Centaur quest, to be honest, because you have to get the first one from that guy in the hut, right? So they might not even know. Yeah, I just have to let that go. In the hope that he doesn't run into me later. Yeah, the blood chargers are the best ones to kill. Oh, he said it! Let's go! Summon VEROG! I swear to God, dude, if someone steals this from us, I'm gonna be so salty. And we'll have evasion up, so we should be able to solo him. And hopefully these centaurs aren't respawned yet. Nice. Sick, dude. I'd really like to get a garrote on him, but might be greedy with that blood charger sitting there. Oh fuck, this guy just spawned. No! This is the luckiest unlucky thing ever. Alright, this should be good. Can we solo this guy without a garrote? That is the question. We definitely want a 4-point slice and dice. That's how long the fight's gonna take. We still have evasion up and a pot. We should be okay, actually. This guy doesn't hit as hard as I thought he did. Nice, dude. Let's go. Quest complete. 21 minutes to spare. I think we got on the luckier side of the variance on that one. This is a really bad spot if he runs near me. This is highly awkward. He really needs to stay there until I can kill this guy. Okay. Really scared of that patrol, dude. They look pretty stagnant for now.
I need to get close.
See what I did there? Okay, he ran around. So we're chilling. forgot they're screechers.
Too far.
So in the text box you say, let's have a shriek calling for help. That's a mechanic that animals do, some of them, and they'll actually aggro the similar animals of their family from like way far away, like he just did. Like that raptor was super far. So that's something you have to watch out for. Too late, that sucks. I'm really glad we got VEROG the Dervish done, dude. I really want to get to Ratchet and start doing those quests, because those quests are fun as hell. And they're hard. That's probably why they're fun. Alright, so we need to make sure we're going over here for the Savannah Prowlers too. I think they're over here. Maybe that's retail. Actually, I think you kill them over here when you do the harpies. Oh, I forgot the harpy quest, boys. Fuck. When am I even supposed to do that quest, though? I think I was supposed to do it after Forgotten Pools. Shit. Oh well, we have to skip it now, because... I don't know, maybe you do it later? I don't fucking know, dude. Yeah, okay, I knew they were over here. I'm not crazy. I know some stuff. These are pretty close to 100% drop rate, I want to say. I also should have killed that giraffe. So I will kill this guy. Just for the XP. Yeah, so we're just killing this giraffe just because extra XP always helps, especially if you're leveling Arrested, which is not that uncommon in vanilla. Especially if you have a main, your ult is going to be rested a lot. Because there's a lot of shit to do at 60. What's up, chat? How's it going, guys? So once again, we're jumping away because we don't want him to pull others. We're still weaving in auto attacks and sinister strikes. And we're chilling. Like I said earlier, we can't sap beasts in vanilla either, so we have to be very careful about how we kill these things. Not that sap would help us much, but... Checking on the hyenas, because they like to wander. Actually chilling, just killing this guy right here. Then we'll catch that prowler as it goes around. Yeah, so like I said, pretty much 100% drop rate on these guys. Pretty sure. So far so good. Brackwater leggings. Wow, those are OP. Kind of. It's a lot of stamina. Hunters can't get mail until level 40, so this is a paladin and warrior exclusive item. So yeah, I guess it's okay for warriors. Obviously we don't have paladins on the horde. But
I need to get closer.
So we're gonna run this way a little bit. So I want to kill this prowler and get bounce. Because it's the closest prowler towards Ratchet. And it's the last one we need. And there's a raptor right behind us, which is awesome. It's all about efficiency in vanilla leveling. There's a very meticulous way to do things. And if you do even one little thing wrong, it's going to set you way behind. And that's why a lot of people like struggled with the leveling process, is because they would skip one little thing, like killing everything that's in your way and on your way. And it would just set them so far behind, and then they'd ended up just mindlessly grinding to catch up. Like, they go out of the way to go to a camp of humanoids and grind for like 6 hours. And then they could finally go quest where they wanted. Well, it's like, if you were just killing the things on your way the whole time, then you wouldn't be behind, if that makes sense. Alright, so we made it to Ratchet, 15 minutes to spare. I don't know how much we're going to be able to do as far as a Ratchet quest before I get kicked off, but we'll see. There's no quests in there. Ratchet's one of those towns that really benefited from the change of having the quests like on your minimap, the exclamation marks. Because there's a lot of quests in this town that are hard to find. You basically have to check every building if you've never quested here before. This guy usually sells some rare shit. Do I have swords? Okay, so this is actually better for us. So we're gonna buy that. I'd rather have a sword than a dagger. As I explained earlier, your Sinister Strike damage and riposte damage, which I won't have in the demo, but it's something that you do level with. That stuff is increased by the max weapon damage of your main hand weapon. So you want a sword in your main hand and a dagger in your offhand. This is 6 with 1 agility, so we want to go like this.
I got
Sweet.
what you need!
And because it's a demo, our swords are already 70 out of 85, which is super nice, but in a normal sense, I probably would have been using daggers this whole time, and so I'd have to level my sword skill by swinging and missing at things for a long time.
Glad I could help! Do I have a deal for you?
What? There is a flight path? No, there wasn't a flight path. Did they add that in at a later patch? I swear there was no flight path here, dude. That's weird.
Be good.
I swear there wasn't one. Okay, well, I sound stupid now, but someone tell me in chat.
Keep it quick, kid.
My mind's
Ain't
actually
got all day.
blown. Anyway. Okay, so we can stop tracking the shit that we're done with.
Hey, how you doing? Have a good one.
Miner's fortune, God. Okay, so now we're doing this, and that's it? Yeah. We can do this in 12 minutes. Pretty sure, hopefully. No quests in there. Nothing. There's the inn.
How may I help? Till next
There are more
time.
medals and slay Captain someone. Oh, that's way later. Okay, that's like way all the way in the keep. So we do that when we do the Sunscale Raptors quest, I want to say, which is like around level 19 or 20. So we're a little over leveled for this quest specifically, but we kind of have to be because the follow-up quests are like level 15 and 16 mobs. And so that's kind of a recurring theme in some quest lines in vanilla, is that the very first quest is like pretty low level, and then the follow-up is like 3 or 4 levels tougher than the first one was. So you either have to go to a different zone and come back, which is pretty common in like Ashenvale and Stone Talon Mountains, for example. Or you just have to be over leveled when you start the first quest in the line. kind of awkward that we're killing level 12s and 13s, but it is what it is. Makes things easier, I suppose. Constantly checking for patrols, seeing where mobs are located, just to make sure I don't overpull on accident. Killing my way slowly and effectively into the camp. Once again, trying not to pull more than one mob at a time. These guys are really sporadic in the way that they walk. And then for the last two that are over there, I'll probably just sap one. Just because they're low level, I'm not too worried about it. If they were higher level, I'd probably use another throwing weapon to pull that one out. I might be able to garrote and not pull that guy, we'll see. Mobs that are a lot lower level than you don't have as big of an aggro range. So yeah, we were able to do that. So that's good. I wonder if you have to be kicked off for this debuff to go away. And I wonder if I play a different character, does he get a 60-minute debuff? Oh shit. We're trying to beat the system. Warped leather boots. Probably an upgrade? Yep, 5 armor. Nice. A gray item is an upgrade, boys. Welcome to vanilla. So fucking awesome. Also, my garrote damage is doing more too because I have a sword in the main hand now, which is something that I forgot to mention before. So before I had this dagger in the main hand, which has a top end damage of 18. Now I have a sword with a top end damage of 24. So my Sinister Strike, Garrote, Eviscerate, all are doing damage based off the 24 damage instead of the 18 damage. And the reason this has a higher top end damage, obviously, is because it's a slower swing speed. Want to sell tribal vest, 120 gold. Nice, dude. Oh, this looks like a nightmare. Okay, how do we do this? We'll just kill this cannoneer. Go from there. I'll do a strafe tactic here because he shoots.
Too far away. I'm out of range.
Lupine hair wraps. That's cloth, I want to say. Oh, it's leather. Nice. Upgrades galore. This guy might actually pull some homies. We'll see. We have sprint up so we can get away. Nice.
I need to get closer.
That's not a friendly respawn. We're chilling though. Small lustrous pearl. What was that used for? I don't remember. There was no jewel crafting. It's probably engineering. So if we clear this camp, we'll be basically done. We'll need one more cannoneer. I might just sap and fight two of them. They're so weak compared to me right now. Well, I guess I can try to pull one. If it pulls all three, I have to run. It pulled one mob. Okay, that makes things really easy.
Target.
Almost ran into the campfire, which would have broken my stealth. Feels good, man. there's a cannoneer right there, so that's super good for us. We also want to sap the lower level one, because we're probably going into the fight against the second mob with less than full energy, which didn't actually happen here, but if it did, it'd be better for us to be fighting a weaker mob if we start with less energy. So that's why I sapped the level 14 instead of the level 12. I assume this guy's going to aggro, that's why I started running at him. But he actually didn't.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Nice. Oh wow, 1 HP. Okay. So we're done now. You're done now. With 4 minutes to spare. I like it. I really wish this was done, because I want a hearth. What do you do? Once again, we're killing anything level 13 or higher while we're running places. The rule is 4 levels below you or higher if you want to kill on sight, even if you don't need them for the quest anymore, if they're kind of just in the general direction of where you're running, because the bonus XP adds up a lot over time. This guy's level 12, so we'll skip around him. And we'll use sprint now since we probably won't need it again. To like get out of a sticky situation. I actually wonder, do I get to train my level 16 and 18 skills on the demo? Because there aren't trainers in the Barrens. And I don't think I can fly to Orgrimmar, right? So I guess I'm just stuck. That's kind of lame. So in theory, by the time I'm level 19, I'd be weaker than I should be. Which I guess is good practice. Alright, so we'll turn in this quest and then we'll try to log off and log back in. Because that would suck if I logged off, waited 10 minutes, logged back in, and I had 2 minutes on this debuff and then got kicked off or half
Hey
an
there,
hour.
just passing through.
I might not even have time, to be honest. So we go talk to this guy again, and then... Oh, also this guy gives you a quest for Wailing Caverns when you get high enough level, I want to say, or when you complete some stuff.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real.
Back to Gaslight. That gave us 100 XP. Literally a mob and a half worth of killing. This is why literally grinding was sometimes... Some people would argue that grinding all the way to 60 was better than questing. It was for sure slower, but not by a lot, and you made a lot more money grinding all the way up. Like, questing is faster, but not nearly to the extent that it is today.
I sure could use your help, kid.
Okay, so that is the next pirate quest. So I guess we will call it there. I'm gonna try to log off before I get kicked off so that it saves my settings. I hope you guys enjoyed part 2. We are level 17 and a half, working our way through some ratchet quests. Yeah, wait for part 3. See you guys there.